Manchester United are waiting to find out the result of a scan on captain Harry Maguire's ankle injury. He suffered it in their 3-1 win over Aston Villa and is a doubt for tomorrow's game against Leicester and also Thursday's rearranged match against Liverpool. Maguire was subbed off for the first time in his Premier League career for United. He had played every minute of all 71 previous games in the competition since his debut for the club in August 2019.
Harry Maguire, regardless of a lot of people talked about the price tag and what he was doing, I think he's a massive influence on Manchester United and England as well. There's no doubt about that. But I think he'll have time to be fit for the Euros. There's no doubt about that. How long he'll be for Manchester United, that's another question altogether. A lot of games coming up, as we all know, and he's just got to make sure that they can get him as fit as soon as they possibly can. And the other two that come in, because I think the defence has been one of the bedrocks that a lot of this run that they've had, you have to say, and that's another game that they've come back from 1 goal behind and won, has been built upon. It's come under a lot of fire in the past and so forth, but if you have a look at it really, really closely, I think that defence has not only been very, very consistent in terms of its selection, but it's actually played very well.
Well, as Mark Bosnich said, United do have a hectic schedule. Following the game against Leicester tomorrow night, they face Liverpool 2 days later. Then they play Fulham a week tomorrow, followed by Wolves on the final day of the season, with the Europa League final against Villarreal 3 days later. Well, since the start of last season, Maguire has played almost 1,000 minutes more than any other player in Europe's top 5 leagues. The accumulation of fixtures probably hasn't helped Maguire. It's his former club Leicester up next for United. That is tomorrow night. This will be the 3rd game in 6 days for Manchester United, and Brendan Rodgers feels for them.
I've got empathy for him. You know, it's a hell of a schedule to play, as you say, Thursday, play Sunday, play us Tuesday, Liverpool. It's tough. It's tough physically for the players, and no matter how good a squad you have or how big it is, it's a tough turnaround.
He's going to have to use his squad. He's going to have to rotate the players, give them an opportunity to showcase what they can do. He definitely has options in midfield. He has options in the forward areas. We saw yesterday with Harry Maguire coming off, Eric Bailly came on. You've got Lindelof. If needed, Matic can play in that position as well, I'm sure. I think probably Scott McTominay can as well. So they have got a decent squad there to use. And that's what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to have to do. The fixture congestion is where else was the game meant to go? The fans protested. The game was cancelled, and they had to fit the game in at some point. And this was the only real viable option. And that's something that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got to take on the chin.